Sadnam, hi, it's me, Shakti Sundari, and I'm back with you today for the next Yukti verse from the Radiance Sutras. Following on from yesterday in the park at the rave and feeling out of sorts. I'm still feeling out of sorts. There's a really big part of me that that's grumpy and pissed off today. And in physical discomfort as well. So part of me doesn't want to do this. Part of me is like resisting this and sort of, owning the pissed offness and the grumpiness. And at the same time, I've just been meditating on today's sutra, and it's actually helped me to come a little bit more present before speaking. So today's verse is very short, and that's good. And it's also about fire and the flame again, and I've just been sitting here meditating on the sutra with a little candle that I decided to light in honor of the verse that I'm going to be reading today. So I've got my little candle. Okay, Yukti verse 30 from the Radiance Sutras by Lauren Roche. Here's the Sanskrit. Evam eva jagat sarvam dagdam dhyatva vikalpata ananya chetasa pumsa pumbhava parama bhavet. That sounds powerful, eh? I'll read it one more time. Evam eva jagat sarvam dagdam dhyatva vikalpata ananya chetasa pumsa pumbhava parama bhavet. And the English translation is just 5 lines. Imagine the entire world consumed by flame. Stay steady, do not waver. As the fire transmutes form into light, the soul reveals itself to itself as radiance. I'm just going to read that again because I got that one word wrong in the line there, and it's short. Imagine the entire world consumed by flame. Stay steady, do not waver. As fire transmutes form into light, the soul reveals itself to itself as radiance. So I have my flame that I lit, and as I sat down and then just practiced this meditation for a few minutes before beginning this broadcast, it was really interesting because I found it really easy to sink into the visual and the meditation of myself as flame and the flames burning all that is not true in my own being, which is kind of yesterday's meditation. And that felt very beautiful and purifying to just disintegrate into the flames, let go into the flames and just be completely dissolved in the fire. It was just a really beautiful experience of letting go, and I could feel the aches and pains in my body going and just coming into a much quieter place. As I tried to visualize the entire world consumed by flame, I found that really quite challenging because my mind was then going to images of what's just happened in London at Grenfell Tower, where so many people were just horrifically burnt to death. So my mind was going to those images of suffering, and I was imagining places around the world where there's war and bombs and fire and suffering. So those were the images that were coming to me. I found it hard to visualize the whole world, the globe, consumed by flame. So the mind's identification was with the suffering of people, and that was hard to stay present to. When I was able to go to visualize the whole world just as a globe consumed by the flame, it was a very different experience, and it sort of took me back into a much more peaceful, surrendered state of being, and just recognizing how that unwavering focus which this meditation calls us to does quite naturally evoke a sense of settling down into a deeper inner peacefulness. And really, again, that's what all forms of meditation do. Focusing the mind takes us into deeper states of awareness and presence. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else to say today, really. Yeah, there was one more image that came to me, which was I often burn frankincense on charcoal these days. I love frankincense. It's just sort of beautiful aroma. And I love lighting the charcoal, watching it crackle and spark. And of course it's black, little black disc. And then as it begins to catch fire, the black turns to red. And then the whole of the black disc becomes this burning hot red. It's all alight. I love that. I love that about it. And I guess again that image came to me in my meditation in terms of like catching light, becoming burning hot red. And then of course when that redness, when the fire is exhausted, the coal is reduced to ash. And then I had the words, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It's what we say when we bury people in the West. There's this reduction, this disintegration, and going back to where we came from. And I guess it was that I was feeling as I was meditating as flame within my own being. It was just a sense of complete disintegration and letting go, and in a different way becoming one with everything. The key to today's meditation: stay steady, do not waver. As the fire transmutes form into light, the soul reveals itself to itself as radiance. And I guess that is what is there when this physical form goes. All that's left is the radiance of the soul. It's a beautiful sunny morning outside, so another expression of the flame of the sun. I'm going to enjoy that. Thank you for being with me this morning, and join me tomorrow for the next sutra from these beautiful Yukti verses. Sat Nam.